Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.
James Holder, IFL TV, in association with Macca's Gym. With me, I've got the Magic Man, Paulie Malignaggi. We're here at the official weigh-in. Anthony Crolla v Jorge Linares unification bout. Big marbles. How you feeling, Paulie?
Feeling good. I always feel good when I'm here for a fight. Fans are terrific. The excitement, the build-up. You know, I expect a great crowd tomorrow night at the Manchester Arena.
Do you expect this fight to start quick between Crolla and Linares, or do you think it could be more of a tactical bout? I
think it's going to have its tactical moments as well as its explosive moments. I think both guys don't shy away from violent exchanges if they need them, but at the same time, both guys have their set-up game plans, and they'll be tactical in moments. But I think between the emotion in the crowd, I think an emotional crowd like a British crowd, I think a lot of times it pushes these fighters to engage more than maybe a more dead crowd, you know. So I think that's why also the British fans are so good. You know, they push and they push and they're loud and they get your emotion and your adrenaline running. And then if you've got that in you that you want to engage a little bit, they'll push that out of you, you know. And I think both of these guys have a little bit of that in them. And I think with the crowd going crazy tomorrow night, you're going to see some nice exchanges. And I think it'll be an entertaining fight between two world-class competitors.
For someone who may not be familiar with Jorge Linares, what can we expect from him on Saturday?
Well, Linares is a smooth kind of boxer. You know, his flow, his style, he's a rhythmic kind of fighter. You know, you look at him and he just oozes confidence in there. You know, he's got this very relaxed feel in there, but at the same time, very reactive, very sharp, very fast. But at day's end, as smooth as he is, he does seem to take clean shots more than he should, more than a guy with that kind of talent really should. And he's had that issue throughout his career. You know, he was upset a couple of times. You know, he had the upset loss to Salgado. He had the upset loss to Antonio DeMarco in a fight he was winning, and before you know it, he's full of blood, and it just turned into an all-out war. And I remember even the fight after DeMarco, I believe it was Thompson or one of those guys in Mexico, you know. So, you know, as smooth as he is, you look at him and he's like, this guy's unbelievable. There is susceptibility there for him for Crolla to jump on, you know. And timing is everything, really. The question is, as good as Linares is, 3-time world champion in 3 weight classes, had a phenomenal career, is the mileage catching up to him, you know? Because Crolla is really another guy who's oozing in confidence, and he's getting better and better. And after winning the title, you know, he beat a guy in Ishmael Barroso, who I think is such an underrated victory. I had seen Barroso in the States even before Barroso had beaten Kevin Mitchell, and I thought this guy was the next Maidana, you know. And Crolla came in here and stopped him in a very fun fight. So I think Crolla's oozing that confidence, and timing and everything. And timing is everything in life, and it might be the right time to catch Linares. You
mentioned Crolla and the Barroso fight, obviously Darles Perez before that, and the draw before that. Crolla obviously got fantastic momentum going.
Yeah.
Probably Linares, I think in the last 18 months, we've only seen him in the ring twice, Kevin Mitchell and against Kano as well.
Yeah.
Do you think that'll play a factor if it goes towards the later rounds?
It could, because Linares is a reactive kind of fighter. He's instinct kind of guy, and when you're away from the ring a lot, those instincts, those sharp reflexes, they can kind of dull a little bit, you know. Plus, like I said, the mileage on him, you know, this is just all speculation. At the end of the day, especially in round 1, when guys are all sharp, Linares is going to come out looking very smooth, very sharp, and it's going to be up to Crolla to bring out the flaws in him if there's going to be any tomorrow night.
We know you're loving your job at Sky. I know you're doing a fantastic job. We've seen potentially you could have fought for the EU title.
Yeah.
Does that interest you? Or what are your plans regarding boxing?
Yeah, I had won the EBU EU title last year at the O2 Arena on the Joshua Dillian White bill, and I was hoping to get a shot at the EBU title. I had a little bit of bruising on my hand after my last fight, but I was still willing to be able to take the fight. I thought, you know, if it was worth my while, you know. It wasn't a terrible injury, but it was an injury that where if I keep pushing it, I might hurt the hand worse, and I've had hand injuries in the past. So I waited on the purse bid. It wasn't the most money offer that I really would have liked it to be for. So I thought, you know what, is it really worth putting my hand more at risk? at this point in time for a fight that's not going to pay a lot. You know, if I'm going to put something at risk, I'd rather it be worth my while. Or I'll just keep healing up, and maybe we'll see later in the year or in the new year. You know, I'll be able to start training again. Ideally, I'd like to retire by the end of the year, but if something smooth and something really juicy comes up early next year, I might be inclined to take it. We'll definitely find out.
You're a long time retired, and you get these fighters that retire, and 18 months they seem to come back. When you make that decision, will that be you? Do you think once you call it a day, you call it a day?
You know what? I'll be honest, I probably won't ever call it a day. I'll probably just stop fighting. I'll do like the Kashazu, you know, he never actually retired. And Nassim Hamed, the Prince, we just stopped fighting, you know. That way you don't have to live up to any kind of promises, you know. If you promise to retire and then you don't retire, you know, you kind of start to look ridiculous after a while. So I think if you just kind of sail away little by little, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do is, you know, I haven't been as busy. I haven't been at the world-class level as far as my fights are concerned in the past year, you know. I've upped my level of opposition the past 3 fights in a row little by little just to see where I stand and see if I can keep upping that level. We'll see if I can get a bigger fight. Otherwise, I'll just keep kind of smoothly sailing away and you know, just end up working on TV. We'll find out.
It's not a bad life. Not a bad life.
It's a lot of traveling, but it's fun. I don't mind it.
Get a £5 free bet every week with Offer Club from William Hill. Simply stake a total of £20 or more across the week on pre-match football accumulators with 4 or more selections, and you'll get a £5 free bet on the Friday. Join William Hill Offer Club on mobile or online now.